All right, here we go. I'm ready. So I attempted the level yesterday in the morning, and I uploaded that miserable failure. I attempted it later in the day, and it still was not fantastic. Then all day at work today, I was thinking about what I could do. Um, Also, my wife is out of town with the children. She went to her grandma's for the weekend. Um, so I do not have any responsibilities other than playing some Frosthaven today and tomorrow, and I need to fold some laundry once that's done washing. But you know, I can hopefully get a lot done. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do here, I'm going to remove this open information because right now we have a level 3, 4, and 5, so our average party level is 4, which puts us on monster level 4 when we're playing +2 difficulty. Throwing the open information takes us up a difficulty, so we'll just remove that real quick so that we're playing +2 instead of +3. So for Elite Shrike Fiends, they're going to go from 25 to 20. Snow Imps, it's 4 and 8 and less move, but I don't think that's relevant. That might actually even hurt me, if anything. And then Wind Demons, they're only normals in the level, but they go from 10 to 7. So I think it makes it significantly easier. Let's check. Wow, I just like barely got any loot in this one. Okay, 4 gold. And let's put these back. And we can reattempt. My Bone Shaper battle goal that I got was do no attack abilities in the first 3 rounds. So I was thinking about what I need to do to beat this level. While I was at work today, and I think I came up with a pretty good plan. Did I like accidentally click on the correct level? 36 health instead of what was it, 42? That's a little bit rough, but it's not that bad. It is the same damage on Shrike Fiends though, so that hurts. So my big plan, I'm going to change around a lot of Bone Shaper cards, and Bone Shaper is going to be up top with Fist, because this whole bottom side, there's this Shrike Fiend, then there are 2 Shrike Fiends as soon as you open this door, and then there's an Elite Shrike Fiend in here. So this whole bottom side really needs my strongest character into Shrike Fiends. And Fist can 1v1 Shrike Fiends, but I think Pyro is the strongest into them, because like hazards obviously just work really well. You know, Pyro doesn't really care that they can't be poisoned, they can't be wounded, they can't be muddled. Whereas, like, if I put Bone Shaper and Pyro up here, they're just so squishy that I feel like they would die so quickly. So, Pyro is going to solo the bottom. Oh, oops. Pyro is going to solo the bottom, and hopefully that's going to go well. I think it's going to go well. Also, another thing that works out kind of nicely for this, Pyro is a 10-card class, Bone Shaper's 12, and Fist is, like, who knows. But Fist and Bone Shaper will probably have 1 more turn in their rest cycle before Pyro, which means that Pyro can open this door while they're long resting and getting ready, which is going to pull the Wind Demons down and hopefully group them up. So the scenario is going to get hit 3 times by the Wind Demons, but as long as they move down towards Pyro, that's going to help a lot because it'll group them up so that Fist can hit them. And I want to pop them with a big Lacerating Eruption is my plan. So I'll get both the elements set while I'm long resting, and get wounds going on all of the Wind Demons. Hopefully, as long as they're moving, I'll be able to do that. If they're not moving, it still might be possible here. No, I think it's here, here, here. So I would have to have like move and pull, which is not something that I have. But we'll know ahead of time because it'll have been the turn before. So I think overall I like this plan. I think it's going to work out pretty well. We need to bring Lacerating Eruption. We also need to bring Cold Boulder, because the final room has Snow Imps, and the big thing that Snow Imps do is they brittle you with every attack. Well, Cold Boulder, I just place it, I get however many attacks into Snow Imps I possibly can, and then I get to heal off the brittle that they have. So I don't know why / how I hadn't been using that. I think that means I'm going to throw the shovel in, Because, like, one downside to Cold Boulder is you can't really place it in the same hex 2 turns in a row. Because, like, you place an icy terrain and then you attack 2, targeting all enemies adjacent to it. So, like, if there's one hex that's really good based off where they're all standing, then I'll want to be able to repeat that. So I'm going to take out Frost Eruption and Freezing Shell because I don't need pushing and pulling since I don't have Meteor on my side, right? And then Lacerating Eruption, Cold Boulder. I'm very happy with this, and I really believe that Fist is going to be able to solo this room. Because if I can just get a couple Cold Boulders into the Snow Imps, I don't have to worry about their damage at all. Because their base attack, like, 2 and 3, and a lot of their cards, they pull minus damage. And so if they're attacking me for 1 or 2, and I just get to heal 1 after every time, I feel like I'm confident. Bone Shaper is just going to be a heal bot. So I've got this heal 5, I've got this heal 6, because it's really easy for me to get Leaf with all my characters, and then I get Dark out of Transfer of Essence. I'm going to bring Decaying Will just as a way to give myself some extra Leaf. So what cards am I taking out? I want to keep my fast cards for sure. I'll keep Exploding Corpse. If I could get this bottom to go off on Wind Demons, that would be really nice. Malicious Conversion is movement. Bone Dagger could potentially be pretty nice with, like, a Brittle from Fist. Especially, like, in the beginning up here. Let's see. Cursing is good. I don't need Wrath of the Turned Earth because I'm not trying to keep a summon alive. I don't need... I guess I don't need all these skeletons. Maybe I don't need the movement on Dark Tiding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need to drop one more card. Or maybe I don't bring Decaying Will. Maybe I don't need the Leaf that bad. Do I have any Leaf setting here? Gravedigging bottom. We'll see if that's enough. Oh, trying to check my. Okay. Was that everything? Was that everybody? I think I need to change a Pyro card as well. Because I was thinking about what I wanted to do on turn 1, and I really want Wildfire for turn 1 because it's late movement. Hopefully they don't go slower than me. I might just reset if they're slower than me. And I think I'm taking out Melted Armor because now Pyro will not be fighting the Wind Demons. Does that seem right with everything? I want to bring Eruption, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I don't need it. Part of me also wonders if Metamorphic Rock could be worth it, but probably not. I'm a little bit nervous about fighting the 2 Shrike Fiends down here. I don't know exactly how that's going to go. My plan is just to Igneous Path and then Liquid Stone through it and Deep Fury through it. And then once I've done one of each of those, get a Quenched Rage for 15 damage. And hope that that works out. And I think it will. I think it will. So anyway, that is the plan for the scenario. That is what I've been cooking up for 11 hours while I was at work today. And let's see how miserably it fails. Kill an elite. Okay, yeah, that's the freest thing in the history of ever. No basic actions, that's kind of hard. Become exhausted. 2 enemies in the same round. We're going for those Snow Imps with Cold Boulder, so hopefully we can get that. 2 losses in the same turn is doable. End with 3 or fewer hit points. That's very, very easy. Because Bone Shaper is just going to be a heal bot. I'm wondering if I need to set Life and Death just to protect myself. Because, like, if they get the 10 speed and they both get to hit me, then I really want Life and Death. Actually, no. I was thinking about it at work today. I don't actually want Life and Death that much because then, like, the heal on Transfer of Essence will make me use a tick from it. And, like, if I wanted to summon any skeleton, that would use a tick from it. So, like, is it really worth it when I can just lose a card if that emergent situation comes up? Or maybe if I get really low and it's like, okay, I can't afford to do any of that, then I can throw on Life and Death. So I think we'll just start... And I want to keep Command the Wretched to command an attack 5 into Fist after a Brittle, most likely. we'll just start with going late and moving up and potentially bringing in a summon. I mean, if I summon to tank for Fist, that's pretty good, right? And then now I have a big move that only costs 2 health to recover instead of 4. So that'll be nice. One with the mountain with Cold Boulder. And then over here, we want Wildfire so that we can go late, have a big move, and reach with Lava Bomb so that we can get that hazard out ASAP. I would love for him to come towards me before that happens, though, so I don't have to worry about this difficult terrain. Okay. Like I said, I would love for this to happen. So this guy comes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he shoots the scenario. And he does 10. Literally crit on the first attack. This is not a good omen. The Strike Fiends got their scariest card on turn 1 and crit on their first attack. So this guy just hits Bone Shaper. This guy just hits Fist. Bone Shaper takes 5. Fist takes 4. Do I want to... let's go ahead and use the armor on Fist. And then do I want to use my Dancing Slippers? I'm moving 4, so like 1, 2, 3, 4... I'll go ahead and use the Dancing Slippers. Done. Unfortunately, this doesn't set any element. That would have been nice because I could have circleted it. Okay, Pyro move 4. Yeah, move 2 is not enough, so I do need to do the move 4, which means that I wound myself. But I will Amulet of Life it off. So 1, 2, 3, 4... oh, he's in the difficult terrain, so I don't get the hazard. But I get the fire. And an attack for 2. And it does 3. So not too bad. I probably am just going to move up and Flowing Fire next turn. And then that gives me pretty good pushes. We're actually almost at the point after, if I move up and Flowing Fire, we're basically at the point where Quenched Rage top kills. Which is kind of crazy. I wonder if there is any other way to do this. What if I go here? Yeah, I move here and I do the attack to set up Flowing Fire, and then I can pull with Force of the Earth, and I can push... I could push with Quenched Rage next turn. Oh, no, not next turn, because I'm doing Flowing Fire. And then, obviously, that's the same turn. But I could do Force of the Earth with Liquid Stone, and so it would be, like, suffer 9. Not as amazing as I was thinking. What if I do a big move? I don't have the move 6. I could Flowing Fire, and I could move this way, and then the next turn I move this way, and I get the push 12 with Quenched Rage. But I guess, once again, that's not doing enough, is it? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's see. Move forward and make a skeleton. Maybe I should have saved those curses. I don't really want to move forward. I'll just make a skeleton back here. Because I don't want to take a ton of damage. And I'm going to go ahead and heal 4. I'm going to put this back in because I'm more about healing than doing damage with this setup. And, done. Get one with the mountain set. I have this skeleton out. Let's see, 1, 2... If I put him right here, he gets an attack. So I'll move and then summon right here. Actually, I would rather this skeleton be out. And then I did that. I suffered the damage. We set the fire. Done. All right. Here it is definitely Flowing Fire. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. I can't move and get a good push with Liquid Stone. Not yet. But I probably do just move that way. Oh, I can do Living Magma, right? I'll have a hazard right here. I'll move 1. I'll move this hazard 1, 2. Move 1 adjacent 1 hex hazardous terrain tile up to 2 hexes. If it enters a hex occupied by a figure, that figure suffers hazardous terrain damage. I don't know if I can move it into a non-featureless hex, but I'm going to do it. A featured hex. But I'm gonna do it. It'll make him suffer 2, and then the hazard will end just right back where it is. And it'll get me closer so that I can move and push on the next turn. Here, maybe I go Flesh Shield to shield the skeleton. It could potentially survive some stuff. Maybe I just want to heal myself with Flow of the Black River. We're not really in a position of need for anything yet. As Fist is still healthy. Fist just wants to run up. I guess I want to, more than anything, I want to set Leaf. So let's Flesh Shield and Grave Digging, and then I can just suffer 1 on the bottom to set Leaf. And then that means I just have to go after 16, which I guess means 30. Oh, I didn't do my move 4. I want to be close to these guys. I can go at 30 and I can draw the Bedrock. And I'll do it onto this guy so that Skeleton will be hitting this one. And I feel like that just has me set up pretty well. Piercing Tumble would draw the Bedrock. And let's go. Oh, okay, they did get their super scary card again. I would like for my Skeleton to survive, so let's Boots of Speed. Skeleton will move up and attack for 2. It does deal 4 damage. That is a pretty good start. And then I will suffer 2 to Flesh Shield. Oh, that means I'm not setting Leaf. Does that mean that I Mana Potion the Leaf? Is Pyro setting an element? No, Pyro's just using elements. Dang. That's okay. Maybe I just summon another skeleton. Let's just summon another skeleton, because even if this one dies, now we have another one, right? Unfortunately, he's too far away for me to give him the shield 1. But that's okay. We've got the Flesh Shield, so he'll survive. And then whatever damage Fist takes, we can just heal it off next turn. Although we're far away and really low. So maybe Life and Death will be a good play. And I didn't get the elements that I wanted. Yeah, I think it's worth it to mana potion. This is an important room to get a lot of stuff out. So Bone Shaper is done. This guy first, just attack for 5. It's disadvantage because of my armor. And so I'll take 3 because I have this shield as well as this. And then this guy will back off and hit Skeleton. I could target Skeleton instead of Skeleton Fist. Let's do that. Let's do Skeleton. Okay, this skeleton gets missed, which means that this skeleton eats the Flesh Shield, and both skeletons survive. And then this guy hits Fist and Skeleton, and we need a -1 to survive. So into Fist, we take 5. And then into Skeleton, no, it crits. That's okay. That's fine. The skeletons did their job in reducing the damage that I took. And then Pyro will gain an experience, will eat the fire. We get to make 2 hazards with Flowing Fire. Boom. And then, oh, attack for 2 as well. That does 4. I should have used my Heavy Sword. I had it, too. And then I will move here, move this, move it back. It entered a hex. Move 1 adjacent 1 hex hazardous terrain tile up to 2 hexes. I mean, that's 2 hexes. It moved 1 hex and then another hex. It doesn't say that it's regular movement, so it wouldn't be, like, slowed down by... I don't know. I feel like that's disingenuous, because I definitely don't feel like I should be able to do that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to move the tile, because I don't feel like I should be able to do that. But I did use the Heavy Sword on Flowing Fire, because it is a melee attack. So he takes 2 more damage. And then now he still dies to a Quenched Rage next turn. Although I don't have Leaf. And he doesn't die to a Quenched Rage without Leaf. But we can figure that out. We can make that work somehow. Pyro is done. I don't want to use my other mana potion. Oh, I guess I can't because it's now Fist's turn. It's weird for Fist to go late. We just default move and draw the Bedrock to get a Brittle. Probably on the healthier guy. So attack the healthy guy, attack for 2. It does 3. And it will Brittle. And then we have a shield 1, yay. Alright, done. I think I recover Draw of the Bedrock. What is that? Why is that there? Delete. Okay. Don't know what happened there. Suffer 3 and recover Draw the Bedrock. And then now, so I could hit this guy hard. I could make ice under him, and I could hit him with Icy Uppercut, and it is attack for 6, and then I could use Heavy Sword to make it attack for 7. That's not likely to kill, though. It would need a +2 to kill. Still, though, it is possible. I guess I could also go fast with Draw the Bedrock bottom and retaliate on them, and that could kill. I think more than anything, though, I want a Primal Bellow to get the Leaf. Because then with Leaf, I can Brittle this guy next turn. With that said, so maybe I should have brought the Leaf card over on Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper, the only thing I need to do is go faster than their, like, 70-something pull in and make Suffer. Which is fine. That's definitely something that I can do. Maybe I just want to command an attack into this guy. I mean, I could do that with Command the Wretched. I could do that. I could just Command Fist with the bottom. I kind of want to get in close so that I can Transfer of Essence next turn. So let's go late and move in so that we can Transfer of Essence next turn. And maybe potentially even summon. I like all of that. The only thing I haven't figured out here is... So I can get the Leaf... I can use Fist's Leaf to Quench Rage this guy. And that's probably worth it. I have to play a move 3. 1, 2, 3. But then Quenched Rage kills. Nice. 72. They're pulling everything in range in. Oh, which is what I said I needed to beat on Bone Shaper. But we still survive a Suffer 2. We just don't survive 2 of them. Which means that I need Fist to kill. No pressure, Fist. So Fist, first we'll start with a heal 3, make Leaf. Then we will make Ice under this guy. And we'll hit him with a Heavy Sword. We need a +2 to kill. So, attack for 5, 6... Oh, with push... I don't think that helps me. Oh, no, it's not with push. Yes, it is with push. It's not with immobilize, but they're not moving. So, attack for 7 using the Heavy Sword. Oh, it does 14. Which is not enough. Why did I go slow on Bone Shaper? Because, yeah, Bone Shaper is definitely going to have to lose 1 card here, I guess. Oh, well. Honestly, with them not doing a scary thing this turn, I could just take extra damage on... I don't have to eat the Leaf here. I could just do the push. And then I just kill next turn. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. And then push with Quenched Rage 1, 2, 3. And he's just going to suffer 6. But that does not use my Leaf, which means that Fist still has Leaf. Which will be good for Fist. Because next turn I just go at 15 and I move up and I pull this guy in and I kill him. And so, now the Strike Fiends. I guess this guy pulls me in and I suffer 2. And then this guy pulls all within range 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could have hit this guy and pushed him. So he's going to pull 1, 2, 1, 2. And then makes everybody in range 3 suffer 2. Is there any way to force Bone Shaper to not be pulled 2 by this guy? I don't think so. Because, like... yeah, if he doesn't pull Fist first, he could pull Skeleton here. And then he would pull Bone Shaper here. And then we still have to suffer the 2. And then he would pull Fist. So we lose the Skeleton. We lose a card. But honestly, this is kind of what we were planning on anyway. I guess I'll drop a Bone Dagger, because I think the rest of the bottom has gone well enough. Or the rest of this side has gone well enough that I don't really need it. But I will set up Life and Death. Alright. Sad. Did I suffer my damage on Fist? I think I suffered the first 2, but not the second 2. I think. Because I think I was at like 12. And then now Bone Shaper. So we will go ahead and set Life and Death. And then I'll just do a default attack for 2. And it does 2. In the round, Fist suffers 2. Oh, or do I want to suffer more for Icy Uppercut? I kind of want Primal Bellow over Icy Uppercut, I think. Maybe that would be a mistake. Because Icy Uppercut is so much good damage without having to really set up much. Do I go at Draw of the Bedrock Speed? Maybe I go at Draw of the Bedrock Speed and I just Mountain's Fist this guy. And then I should have used the Leaf on Pyro's side, but live and learn. Let's go fast. And Flow of the Black River and Transfer of Essence. So that we can heal Fist as fast as possible. And we won't have to suffer the 2 with Life and Death. And then here, I think I'm going to go fast and I'm going to Mountain's Fist and a 0 kills this guy. And then we brittle this guy the following turn with the Leaf we get from Mountain's Fist. And we get the heal from Mountain's Fist. And then I don't know how I get this guy in the Icy Uppercut. Did I recover both of the cards? No, I didn't recover Primal Bellow. So I'll just Mountain's Fist to get the... it's fine. Maybe I won't get the brittle. But I think it's fine. Here I just go as fast as I can with Force of the Earth, and I just kill this guy, right? Cool. I undersped him. So Fist first. Nice. And he's not moving away. So I can do Draw the Bedrock Bottom to get... Actually, I guess I can get an experience out of it, can't I? Because I can immobilize. And then I get 2 Retaliate. And then Mountain's Fist the guy who's low. 0 kills. Okay. That's fine. I will accept an Icy Terrain right here. And we kill this guy, and then we get a heal 3. I also didn't do the regenerate, and we reset the Leaf that we ate with Mountain's Fist. Pretty content there. Pyro. Pull this guy in. Attack for 1. He takes no damage. He comes here. He suffers 3. And then all adjacent enemies suffer 1. Loot 1. Set Leaf. And then finally Bone Shaper. Yeah, it's heal 1 self, which is a little underwhelming. But then heal 5 target Fist. And then suffer 2. So that'll use a tick of Life and Death, which I set last turn. And now I've got Leaf and Dark to heal a big heal next turn, but Fist isn't going to need it. And then Strike Fiend disadvantaged attack into Fist. It's attack for 5, and it misses. I did not need it to miss. And then into Bone Shaper. It'll use a life and death. And both my characters are immobilized. Alright, this is going pretty well. I wish I had Draw of the Bedrock. I can recover Draw of the Bedrock, because I recovered Icy Uppercut. And we suffered so little damage that we get back Draw of the Bedrock, and then we Brittle next turn. Good. So I just do that. Oh, also this guy suffered 2 Retaliate from hitting me. So I just Draw of the Bedrock him. I can't move, so I don't get... Is this a separate ability? I think that line denotes it's a separate ability, and so I can just turn any element into an element. Because that, like, is an action. Like, this set an element... Yeah. These are, like, phrased completely differently, so I think this element to element is an ability, so I can turn that dark into ice. Or maybe that's not what I want at all, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just go and hit this guy. I don't want to use the Brittle, though. That's fine, so maybe we won't hit him. Maybe we'll just heal ourselves. We'll figure it out. And then... I'm just chilling on this side. Like, there's nothing to do. This guy's going to make both my characters suffer too. Which is fine with me. He gets 2 Retaliate. So that'll use my final life and death. So maybe it's not that fine with me. But still, we got through this room with just 2 lost cards. Almost could have been none. And he's done. Fist will regenerate. Eat the leaf to hit him with Draw the Bedrock. And it does 3. And it will Brittle. So do I do an attack 2? I mean, we can expect like 4-ish damage. It's probably just not worth it, because I have an attack 5 coming out of Fist. Oh, also we would take Retaliate too, so no, it's not worth it. What else is Fist doing? This... Oh, and then I turn an element. Well, so what am I hitting with, though? I'm hitting with Icy Uppercut. So I guess Ice gets me an experience. No, I'll just leave it as Dark. We just don't need to do anything with any elements. Because Bone Shaper can use that Dark to heal 4 and gain an experience with Fell Remedy. Heal an ally for 4. Then I can't move because I'm immobilized, and on Meteor it's heal 2. Am I in a hazard? Yes, I am in a hazard, so I'll heal 2, and then I'll move 2. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pyro will long rest. Bone will long rest because we had to lose the stupid thing. I suffer 4. And then I hope he doesn't go at 10. Yeah, if we lose Command the Wretched, we lose the Command the Wretched. Right. I go fast. I kill him with a 0. That'll pick up his loot. Oh, and we ate the Dark to get that better heal. Nice. He's slower than me. And so I'll just Icy Uppercut. It's just attack for 5, but we kill with that. Most certainly. We get to make another ice. Why not? We also regenerate. Oh, and no, we didn't have an ice. But now I can move. I was immobilized last turn. So I will move here and set ice. And do this. Which is so good. Yeah, it's so good because Pyro's going to spend 1 turn just getting closer to the door. And so... am I long resting this turn, though? I guess there's no point in not long resting, right? Pyro does his long rest. Only 1 XP. That doesn't feel right, but maybe it is. Let's see. Deep Fury, I like the heal. Igneous Path, keep for sure. Under Pressure, I probably want. Force of Earth, keep for sure. Quench Rage, Liquid Stone. All of those are for sure. Flowing Fire, I think I want. Living Magma maybe is just not the most useful card here. Wildfire, I don't need. I don't need the move on Wildfire anymore. I really just needed the late initiative big move on turn 1. So just move 2 to get up to the door. Bone Shaper also will heal 2 and get stuff back. Let's see. I want to keep heals. I could drop some skeletons. I can drop Malicious Conversion. I don't really feel like I need that. It's a decent move card, though. Exploding Corpse has some play. Flesh Shield definitely could have some play. Let's drop a skeleton. I'm not really feeling the skeletons in this scenario. Other than summoning to make Flow of the Black River heal me more. Sounds nice. Okay, and new turn. So Fist will go ahead and just long rest here. Pyro, we just get closer to the door. I probably don't need Lava Bomb in this next room, because I'm going to get a ton of hazards out of Igneous Path. So no Lava Bomb. Oh, I would love to set Leaf. Why would I love to set Leaf? That's not this turn. That's the following turn I need Leaf. Wait, I'm confusing myself. So this turn, I need to set Fire so that I can get an Igneous Path. Which means that I'm not going this turn, I'm going the turn after, which means Fist doesn't want to go through the door until 2 more turns have passed, so I will recover a card. It's only 3 for Lacerating Eruption, and so I will just get up onto the door. And I can move and set Ice to do that. And that's fine. That works just fine. That everything goes according to plan still. So Lava Bomb, and then now I don't need to worry about an element here. Living Magma, I think, is not something that I need. Over here, what are we doing? I guess we can just do, like, a heal. We can do Transfer of Essence, but it kind of hurts me. Maybe I just want to heal up Bone Shaper, because Fist is going to get to heal from the long rest. And then I can save Transfer of Essence to heal. After I've healed up Bone Shaper a little bit. It's just going to be a heal 2, but that's fine. So Bone Shaper, heal 2. We'll heal 1 more with our amulet. Pyro is just move to the door. And that's it. Just move to the door. Fist is not long resting. Fist played these 2 cards. I just didn't unselect long rest. Fist, we're just going to move to the door and set... Oh, I can set both of these, can't I? Move to the door and set an Icy Terrain. I don't think I can set it here. But set an Icy Terrain and then move to the door, and that'll set both of these elements. And then I will circle it, the ice that was here previously, into fire. And now we end the round. Fist did not regenerate. Fist is going to long rest this turn. Now do I Transfer of Essence? Not really. Let's go ahead and Grave Digging to get the Leaf. Yes, we will Grave Digging to get the Leaf. So we'll suffer 1 to get the Leaf. And then we don't get a skeleton, but that's fine. We don't need a skeleton. We'll just play Malicious Conversion because we don't need it. Also, that ice helps Bone Shaper get in this room. And now it is time for Pyro to go. So we will Igneous Path, and then I think Liquid Stone with it to get some good push. And hopefully this works. So Pyro, eat the fire, gain an experience. Igneous Path, move 2. Boots, Burst Boots, during your move, add +4 move, then Immobilize Self. So move 6, Immobilize Self. 1. Kind of spread out. Let's see what they're doing. Okay, I love that. Grouping up to melee on me. I love that. I can probably even force the elite to walk through some hazards to get to me. Standing still. I hate it. I hate that. I hate that. But this is not a shuffle. Their slowest cards are 43, which means going in the 50s at Lacerating Eruption, there's only a 1 in 7 chance that they stand still at their 9 speed. And that's just a risk that I'll have to take. So what can I do if we moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's not what I wanted to copy. This is what I wanted to copy paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this guy doesn't see these guys because the door is closed and the door does not open. It does not. There is no special rule that says open both doors 1. Why did I do that? And then this just says the first time either door 1 is opened, it doesn't say open the other one. So this door is still closed. So the only focus he sees is fist, or is pyro, and he sees a melee move and attack. So he has to go 1, 2, 3 and suffer 6. Instead of going into this hex though, I can go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he still has to go through all of this because, oh, I guess it'll be 1 less because I'm going to push this guy. I'm going to hit him with Liquid Stone. So attack for 3. This is... Let's make it attack for 4. It does 3. And then I've got push, boom, boom. He suffers 6. Oh, and then now this guy is going to kill him. Oh, he's not going to kill himself. If I had gotten a 0, he would have killed himself because this guy's going to run here, and then this guy's going to run here, here, and then here in order to hit me. Which is kind of cool. These guys are going to eat the leaf to reduce their range, but that's fine. That doesn't affect me at all. And then they stand still, so they're done. Then the Shrike Fiends, the elite first. He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attack me for 5 at disadvantage. And I'll take 4. And then this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. And attack me for 3 at disadvantage. And I'll take 2. So I still took a lot of damage. Oh, I used this Amulet of Life on my health as well, on my turn. And I'm immobilized. I don't think that affects anything. Let's see. Is there any way... Yes, I can under pressure to kill this guy. So I guess I just go as fast as I can and I hit this one. Maybe I want to Quenched Rage him, though. I would have to risk going at 30. We know they can't go at 9. But what do they have? They have their 10, they have their 90, and then what is their other card? If we can figure it out real quick. It's the stand still and attack 3 targets in range 6. Now, what is the initiative of that card is the question. I definitely know which card it is, but I don't know the initiative. It's 23. Yeah, it's 23. They're missing a 23, which means I cannot go at 30 next turn. That would be too slow. So I guess I'll just go Force of the Earth, and I'll do a melee attack 2 into the guy on top of me, and I'll under pressure the other guy, and then we hope that they get... We hope that they get the 23 next, I think. Just not the 10. Just not the 10 is all that I care about. And Shrike Fiends are done. Bone Shaper. Bone Shaper is just going to suffer 1 damage to Set Leaf. Not that. Do I have a summon here? No, I don't have a summon here. So we suffer 1 damage to Set Leaf. That's fine. Fist. Long Rest. All of these items come back on the Long Rest. I am going to Circlet of Elements the ice into ice. And then do my Long Rest. Definitely keeping Cold Boulder. Definitely keeping Lacerating Eruption. Icy Uppercut. Draw the Bedrock. Mountain's Fist. Primal Bellow? Yeah, we'll drop Primal Bellow. That's fine. And we're ready. Lacerating Eruption is always fast enough. Only there's a 6 in 7 chance that these guys are going to move. Oh, you know what, though? They should have all attacked the scenario. They should have gone first, right? We can fix the damage. So it should be, I think their attacks for 3. And so that would be 3, 3, 5. That's kind of a lot. 3, 3, 5 is 11. Did I do that right? I didn't see what it said in the thing. It's fine. I think I did it right. And then that means that Meteor took attack for 5 and then got missed on the attack for 3. Oh, no, because they were disadvantaged, right? Oh, no. We'll just leave Pyro's health the way it should be, although it should be way lower. And we'll just have the scenario take this. So the scenario takes 7, and I just did 11, I think, so it needs to heal 4. Pyro should have taken less damage, but I forgot to attack the scenario. It's fine. Man, if they go at 10... If they go at 10 this turn and then next turn, Pyro is in really rough shape, and I don't know how I win. Lacerating Eruption is really good here. Maybe I pair it with Mountain's Fist to get some immobilizes. Yeah, because if I go after them and I immobilize, then Draw of the Bedrock gives me... And Piercing Pummel gives me really good Retaliate to just wreck them. Similar thing here. Maybe I want to go fast and Strengthen Fist. I don't even need to go that fast. I can just do Exploding Corpse and Strengthen Fist. Yes, we got the 23. That's so good because it's reduced damage, and it'll be disadvantage again, even though I used both ticks of my disadvantage. Oh, and I have my shield, too. It does mean 50-50 chance next turn between the 10 and the 90. That is rough. Okay, so Pyro, I'll do the all adjacent enemies suffer 1, then loot 1, set leaf. So I didn't have to suffer the 1 damage because I was going fast and setting leaf, but oh well. And then just a default attack for 2, because what else am I going to do, right? I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to do nothing, and I'm going to like it. All right. Bone Shaper. We will strengthen the fist. Nothing for us to poison. We'll set Exploding Corpse, but I don't think it's gonna... I definitely don't think Fist is killing anything. That is a move card. It's an attack the scenario for a whole bunch of the card, though. We get an attack into Fist, attack for 3. And it misses. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is wonderful. The Immobilize is also gone. And then now the Wind Demon. So reduced move. So move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we get 3 attacks for 4 into the scenario. Okay, that's 10. Okay, the scenario cannot get hit again. Or we lose. Oh, you know what? I didn't even realize that this layout doesn't work. I was thinking if they go like this, then I can immobilize all of them. But that's not really the number 1 priority. The number 1 priority is Lacerating Eruption, all of them. So from here, I would get all of them. Why can I not see this? Yeah, I have to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, fine. Then I move this guy here. And so Fist can move right here. Immobilize this and this with Mountain's Fist. Then we'll eat both these elements to attack for 3, 3, and 3. let's heavy sword this guy, because killing him would be cool. I think we have to crit to kill, but the guy I said first, he takes 1 and a wound and a disarm. And then this guy, it's attack for 4, but we don't even kill with a crit, do we? It does 4, but once again, it will wound. And then into this final guy, just attack for 3 into him. No, we should not have pulled an extra card. I'll just shuffle those. And what did it draw? It was a 0 and a 0. So he takes 1. Is that right? That's underwhelming. I was definitely expecting a bit more damage than that, but that's okay because we kill these guys with Retaliate next turn. And we're done. Honestly, yeah, I might be in good enough shape that even if Pyro has to lose a card here, I can still win. No Leaf. Leaf on Quenched Rage would be insane. So we go fast on Fist and we set Leaf, and then we go as fast as we can on Fist. 50-50 shot, we're fast enough. If I have to lose Deep Fury, I have to lose Deep Fury, right? That's not the end of the world. Mountain's Fist or Lacerating Eruption back. Probably Lacerating Eruption. It's cheaper in that I only have to suffer 3. And then I go fast. If I want to set Leaf, I guess I could Cold Boulder. Oh, no, I want a Piercing Pummel. So Ice would have been really amazing. I guess I just need to Piercing Pummel this guy, though, don't I? And then draw of the Bedrock. Oh, but I can't get to this guy. That's okay. That's okay. None of that is setting Leaf, though. But maybe I just Quenched Rage and I Flowing Fire and run away. But I cannot let the scenario get hit. We'll figure something out. Wind Demons are very fast, so I won't get that Retaliate off. But it's fine. They'll all suffer 1 to wound. And then these 2 hit at disadvantage. This one hits regular. So an attack for 2, it does 2. And then... Oh, I'm so close to being able to use my Dancing Slippers to move down and then be in range to draw off the Bedrock, the Shrike Fiend, to pull him through hazards, and then move up here and Quenched Rage him through hazards. So close to being able to do that. And then a disadvantaged attack for 2, and a disadvantaged attack... Oh, this guy doesn't attack because he's disarmed. So we'll just undo those last 2 cards. And it was the slow card from Shrike Fiend. So we take no more damage on Fist. And then I guess that means... Oh, and these guys have an extra shield, so they have shield 3. I guess that means that I'll just Piercing Pummel the healthier guy. So attack for 2 into him. It was attack for 3. It crits for 6. He has 1 shield remaining, so he takes 5 and he dies. And then I've got move 2. So maybe I'll just move down here, since Draw of the Bedrock doesn't do anything. Fist is done. Bone Shaper, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's about it on Bone Shaper. Pyro. How much move on this guy? Only move 2. Dang. So I have to tank a hit from him. Otherwise I just lose. What if I push him right here? Oh, if I push him here, he can hit Fist. Okay, so we'll Quench Rage to just push him here. He'll only take 3, and we don't have the Leaf, but now he can hit Fist. And so we can move 1 like this to start getting closer, but he can't go after Pyro because of the hazards. He has to target Fist. And then he doesn't hit the scenario because he can hit Fist. So he moves 1, 2, which I guess means that we Flesh Shielded Fist. Fist takes 4. Did I use my armor yet? I did not. And then this guy takes 1 retaliate. That also means that I could use my boots to get back up here if I wanted to go into those guys instead. But I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. I don't know. Maybe I do. I could just go up there and cold boulder real quick. No, I want to deal with this guy. Draw of the bedrock or piercing pummel. Let's do draw of the bedrock. And new turn. Okay, so how do I get this guy down here? If I had ice under him, icy uppercut would be good. So maybe I just cold boulder right now. And I draw off the bedrock to pull a wind demon in. I like that. Do I just long rest my other 2 characters? Maybe I don't need to long rest Pyro. I could pull this guy, but then Quenched Rage doesn't get anything. I could pull him with Force of the Earth, and then Liquid Stone is pretty good. Especially if I can get Leaf on Fist, which I'm getting with Cold Boulder. I like all of that. What do we lose on a short rest? Living Magma's fine. That's probably the card I would have picked to lose. And we'll do Force of the Earth, not with Quench Rage, with Liquid Stone. I don't think there's any way we're killing this guy, but we deal good damage. Okay. That's scary. Both of these guys suffer, but then both of them heal. There's no wind for them to go invisible, but this guy attacks the scenario. He only does 1, but the scenario is down to 3 health. And then this guy attacks the Bone Shaper, and it does 3. That's not that scary. Once again, though, I can't pull them to get the retaliate. What is Shrike Fiend? Hitting multi-targets, so he could kill Bone Shaper, although maybe he's gonna be too far away. Fist. I guess I'll pull this guy in, and yeah, I can make this ice under me. It's like the same thing as what happens with some of the other characters. So attack for 2 into both these guys. Wind Demon first, then Shrike Fiend. So Wind Demon plus 2 to kill. Got him. Plus, oh, not that. Plus 2 and he will die. Make ice right there, I don't know. And then attack for 2 into Shrike Fiend. Okay. I really wanted to see more damage than that. And then... Oh, dang. Oh, wait, does this guy die? I think he dies. Pyro will attack him for 1. He takes 1, and then I pull him 2. And then I move here with Liquid Stone, and then I have push 3 using the leaf. Boom, boom, boom. And he dies. And Bone Shaper can heal 2 in peace. We just have to hope that this Wind Demon doesn't underspeed everybody and kill the scenario, because he can't move. Whew. It is definitely not, it's not over. Do I do Draw of the Bedrock to pull this guy in? I like that. Gives me my fastest card, so I will just pull him in. Oh, unfortunately, I can't pull him onto the ice. But it's fine, because I still hit him hard. And then Bone Shaper, long rests. Oh yeah, I set that in case I got the kill, but I did not get a kill. I think we keep a summon so that we can Exploding Corpse. Well, yeah, we keep a move and we keep a summon. Fell Remedy is probably decent. Maybe Transfer of Essence isn't necessary. I think it's better than Malicious Conversion, though. Or, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Are we just healing Fist? Yeah, so let's just Transfer of Essence Fist. Why not, right? and then we'll set elements to get stuff. The guy's probably going to be on top of me, so I'll just melee attack him with Flesh Shield. And then here I probably just want to heal 2 with Deep Fury. Fist regenerates, pulls this guy in. Nice. I set 2 retaliate, and he has pull. So he will pull me in and retaliate on himself. I will attack him for 5. I need a +2 to kill. I will choose not to disarm. And so I deal 3. And I do not disarm. And I'm done. Then Bone Shaper can do an attack for 2 because I could pull some rolling heals. Just like that. And I deal a damage. And then I suffer 2 to heal 5 into Fist. This guy will back off. He will attack. He pulls me in. I take 3 on the attack, and he takes 2 on the retaliate. The only scary part is that I cannot let the scenario get hit. I have to tank every single attack for the rest of the level. But I'm in very good shape. Honestly, it might have even been easier on a higher difficulty, because I don't think... Well, the Wind Demons would have had health still, and the Shrike Fiends would have had health still. Yeah, everything still would be alive. But their damage output would be the same, and the scenario would have had 6 more health. So it would have helped in one way. We do this. We did a melee to get the regenerate. We did all of that jazz, and I did the heal too. And I can set Leaf, because I can do the ability even without the thing. Do I recover a card on Fist? Is it worth recovering a card on Fist? I don't really need the initiative, or I don't need the stamina, so I'll just rest. I'll Fell Remedy, get a big heal, and just kind of mess around for a turn. What am I doing down here? I can't... Maybe I'll have Pyro come up and help up here. I can't open the door on Pyro by myself because I have to tank every hit that comes in. I cannot let the scenario get hit at all with only 3 hit points remaining. Meaning, like, 7 health is just not enough. It's just not enough. So I guess I'll just move 4 and I'll head up this way. And we'll keep all of our big moves. Maybe Quenched Rage can go down. There is an Elite Shrike Fiend down here to deal with, but I'm gonna need more than just a low health Pyro to make that happen. So we get an experience, a heal 6. Both of these elements get eaten. We get a move 1, 2, 3, 4. Was there anything with Bone Shaper's bottom? No, just a move 2. And then Fist just does his long rest. We still have Health Potion. We still have Thick Skinned. Honestly, maybe I should send Bone Shaper down bottom. I mean, it's a little bit late now. But Bone Shaper just goes in and tanks while Pyro does everything, while Fist solos this room completely. We're going to start the room on Fist and see how it's going. Maybe I don't need Draw of the Bedrock. Maybe I don't need Mountain's Fist. I'll drop Mountain's Fist, I think. Am I ready to go? I think I'm too far away. Yeah, I think I'm too far away. Because, I mean, I can go, like, 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's not that good. Oh. I should be looting that. I can... I could turn that into ice. No. I don't want to do that. That would be dumb. Let's not be dumb. Let's see. Music has ended. Let's just grab something else from this same channel. This seems fine. It says no copyright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do all Snow Imp cards where they attack? Every single Snow Imp card where they attack, they do move. There's no card where they stand still and attack. Meaning, I think all of them are going to have enough move to reach me. Because even if there's one right here, he goes like 1, 2, and he can reach. I don't know, maybe I just move in big with everybody. And then we can guaranteed reach. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move in 4, and I'm going to Cold Boulder. And then I'll go fast, and I'll move in, and I'll heal. And then I will go in, and we will see. Man, I wish I had converted that element into fire, and then I could get some hazards. All right, Fist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I went through 1 ice. There is a guy all the way in the back. Are they even attacking this turn? Yes, but they have regular move. And this guy's pulling in, which actually does help me. Nice. So Fist just moves here and then is going to make ice to set Cold Boulder, so that I take reduced damage, and it makes leaf. So get an ice. We'll put it right here, because right here would be better for attacking these things, and I get an attack for 2. Don't need to heal, but it does deal 3 damage. Yeah, I think Fist can solo this room, honestly. Maybe I just start sending everybody else down. Is that what I start doing? I feel good about Fist's odds of... Okay, so this guy's elite. He's going to move 1, 2, and hit. Oh, no. Oh, no, because I'm going to use my boots to move in closer. Okay. I saved it. Boots can get me in closer. And then this guy, because this guy's going to go here, which means that move 3 isn't enough for this guy to get in range. But my boots save me so that the scenario doesn't get hit. And I'll just make sure I move on the right guy so that all of these guys are Cold Boulderable next turn. And I'm like so golden. We just have the Shrike Fiend here. So is there any reason to stay here with these characters, or do I just go down? I think I just go down. So I'm going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, let's just move 2, and then I don't have to suffer the 1. And then here, I'll just heal for 1, and then move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to get a lot of curses. So this guy goes... Oh, this is elite, so he would go here anyway. 1, 2. And attack for 2. I take 2, and then I heal 1, and that removes the brittle. I guess they do eat the leaf, don't they? Then this guy goes 1, 2, 3. And he will hit me for 2. And I take 1. And then I heal the 1 off. And I heal off the brittle. And then this guy will hit me for 1. And this guy will hit me for 1. So the first one, I take 2. And then I heal 1. And then the second one, I just heal 1. Whenever... Oh, it's only when you suffer damage from an attack. So actually, because I don't suffer any damage on that one, I do get brittled, don't I? Because I don't get to heal it off. That's actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, it's only when you suffer damage from an attack this round. That's okay. And then this guy is going to pull me in and then make me suffer 4. And then I will suffer 2 to recover Cold Boulder. But now I get an absolutely amazing Cold Boulder next turn. So, pretty content. Maybe I throw it in with the Piercing Pummel to hit this guy pretty hard. and it gives me strengthen. I like that. I don't need anything else from Fist. The other two characters can solo the other room, so that's what I'll do. I'll Piercing Pummel, Cold Boulder. It's fast enough. The only thing is these guys could get their 5 and then they would shield, and that would be annoying, but I still get to hit the Shrike Fiend pretty decently. I guess I'll move here and summon, or move here and summon, and then here I'll long rest. Shrike Fiend goes fast. He sets Retaliate. He makes me suffer 2. Not my favorite. Snow Imps are slower than me, which is good. So yeah, let's go ahead and do this loss. Oh, Bone Shaper first. I think it was the Grave Digging summon, so I just suffer 1, and I get 1. Yes, it is Grave Digging. All right, now it's Fist. So we'll start with Piercing Pummel. We'll start with Regenerate. Then Piercing Pummel into this guy. Attack for 3 advantage. Or attack for 5 advantage. Let's make it 6. And no, let's do 5. 5 is fine. It does 6. I suffer 2 Retaliate. And then I heal 6. And I strengthen myself. I get 2 XP, and it sets Leaf. And then this card goes away. And then now I can make Ice right here. And I can hit everybody for 2, and I'm strengthened on all of them. I'll Heavy Sword into the Shrike Fiend, and I'll do that first, because a +1 will kill. And I do get the +1, and I don't suffer the Retaliate. We also set Cold Boulder, so we get the heal 1 after each time we get hit. So we will hit Elite, Elite, Normal, Normal. Okay, the top Elite takes 4. Next Elite takes 2. I'm not going to set any Ice, though, because it makes it harder to Cold Boulder. Then the top Normal dies, and I get a heal. And then the bottom Normal dies as well, and I dodge the miss. I mean, you couldn't script it any better. You couldn't script it any better. I mean, freaking Fist is going to get to come down here and help out. This is insane. It's, like, actually insane. Can I put Ice where I am? Yes, I can. Oh, no, it was this guy that let me put Ice. That's fine. I'm going to get attacked for 3, and I will take... I take 3, which is quite a bit, I would say. And then I heal 1. And then I get attacked for 3, and I take 1, and then I heal 1. And I don't get any of those brittles. I haven't used my chain armor, I haven't used my healing potion. I guess I'll use the dancing slippers on the last one and come here. And then now I can Lacerating Eruption both of these guys. And maybe I just draw the Bedrock Lacerating Eruption and I don't even have to Cold Boulder. But I want a Cold Boulder. I'll definitely suffer 2 to recover Cold Boulder. And then here I will heal 2. It's going to be so funny when I open the door on this side and I just go in and the scenario gets hit and I lose. It's going to be hilarious. Well, long rest here. Pretty good card number. We just did the long rest here with amazing card number on Pyro. Yeah, I can set up for a Deep Fury and get an attack 10 into the Shrike Fiend. That'll be pretty good. Although maybe just Igneous Path Quenched Rage is better. We can drop Lava Bomb now. And then while I rest up, I'll just move to... Maybe I'll move to in Deep Fury to heal up to full. I like that. And maybe I don't need Flowing Fire. And then we'll open the door with Igneous Path. Fist... Go really fast in Lacerating Eruption? Yeah, let's do that. And then Retaliate. Yeah, I am still strengthened for this turn, so I'm very likely to kill here, and then Retaliate's very likely to kill here, and I can immobilize with the Leaf that I have. Amazing. Amazing, and we long rest. Cool. They didn't go at 5. Oh, but they're not attacking. That's okay. Attack the top guy with Lacerating Eruption. He does not die, and then the other guy, he does not die either, but they both go down to 1. I get to make Ice adjacent, which doesn't help me in any way. They're not attacking, so I can't drop the Bedrock, so I guess I just go here. Oh, let's get that Regenerate as well. And then next turn we just go at 10 and we Cold Boulder both of them. But I'll be disadvantaged. Oh well. So they both strengthen themselves and muddle me. Oh no. I'll suffer 3 to get back. Draw off the bedrock. And then Pyro is going to move next to the door and heal for 2. Bone Shaper will heal for 2. Exploding Corpse is probably worth keeping. Move 4 is worth keeping. Command the Wretched is worth keeping. Transfer of Essence, maybe I don't need. And then Speed is worth keeping. So we'll open the door with a move 4 to make sure we can get in far enough to tank. And then well, I don't know what to do after that. I kind of want to open it on Bone Shaper, though. So we'll do Flow of the Black River to heal and move 4 to get in all the way. And then that'll let us tank. And then we just go in with Igneous Path. Probably want to save Liquid Stone because I can get a Force of the Earth Liquid Stone the following turn. So we'll just move and set Leaf. Or, not set Leaf, but Fist will set Leaf with Cold Boulder. I like it. So Fist, we have some disadvantages. Let's just not draw the miss. We make a Cold Boulder right here. Attack for 2, attack for 2. We do not miss. And a -1. We do not miss. So both of these guys die. I guess I'll just pick up a loot. Because I could start running down this way, but I feel like the other characters have got it, right? Bone Shaper's faster, so I've got move 4. My skeleton won't get a turn, but it's fine. Move 4, heal 1. Oh, I could have known that these guys were healing if I had paid attention to the card. What is Strike Fiend doing? That's fine. That is so fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal 1. Why did I not go slow on Pyro? Why did I not go slow on Pyro? That was incredibly foolish. Oh, Fist set Leaf. Move 2 and Igneous Path. 1, 2. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. This guy suffers 3, and I get 1 experience, but I didn't get to hit any of the other guys, which I would have had I gone later. And then now they're going to move 1, 2, trying to get here, and heal this guy up. But that's not the end of the world. And and then finally, this guy will hit Bone Shaper, attack for 5. And it'll push 2. Okay. End the round. So now Skeleton will go in. I guess I just move in. Nothing's going to be amazing. I think I will just play these 2 cards. Strike Fiend, or everybody has targets to hit, so I don't have to worry about the scenario dying. I'll just Force of the Earth and Liquid Stone this guy. It'll deal good damage. And I think we're golden. I think we're set. Honestly, I think I'm going to short rest Fist. And I'm just going to make ice. And I'm just going to pick up loot. Or make Leaf and pick up loot. So Pyro, attack for 1 into Strike Fiend. Do I need to be hitting Snow Imps? That might have been a mistake. Attack for 1, it does 2. He suffers 3. What is he doing? Nothing special. That's beautiful. Does he have enough movement? If I go here on Bone Shaper, he does. Snow Imps are hitting hard, though. I'm gonna get punished. think it's okay. We'll eat the leaf to push this guy for 3. 1, 2, 3, and he suffers another 9. Oh, no, he can't go this way because he would go through hazards, which means he would be attacking the scenario. So I won't push him 3. I'll just push him 1. Unfortunately. But Quenched Rage next turn? Would that be 12 damage, or do I need this Snow Imp to move first? Maybe not pushing him is better. Because if I don't push him, then Quenched Rage goes suffer 6, suffer 3, suffer 3, and that would kill him. So I won't push him. I will not push him at all. I won't even push him for 1. And then this way he'll hit me. Okay. Bone Shaper, Skeleton moves up. Bone Shaper herself. I guess I can move the skeleton in. Move the skeleton in and tell him to attack for 2. And he does 3. So now I actually just the Quench Rage push kills without leaf, doesn't it? And then I will give my skeleton 1 shield. And I will heal myself with Amulet of Life. Bone Shaper has not had to do anything here. Alright. Snow Imps. This guy sees this guy sees Pyro, because Pyro is faster. So we get attack for 3. -1, it does 1 and brittles. And then disadvantaged attack for 2, it does 1 and brittles. Brittle is unfortunate. Fist is just going to make ice, which is going to set leaf and then pick up a loot. Shrike Fiend, unfortunately he sees Pyro, so attack for 5, disadvantage. We'll take the 5 and then block a damage with Heater Shield, and so we take 8. If only I could have forced him to target Skeleton, but it's fine because Quenched Rage kills, and then we just need to kill the Snow Imps, which we should be able to do. So we'll just go as fast as is possible and Quenched Rage to kill. That works for me. Getting a little bit low on health, but yeah, this is fine. I think even if we get the 10 on that guy, it's still fine. Fist will Cold Boulder, and we'll just keep setting elements. Oh. Oh, we got... Dang, I wanted to Exploding Corpse on them, but that's okay. Yeah, we underspeed the Shrike Fiend, which is amazing. Okay, so... Snow Imps, they just set an element. Fist just picks up a loot. Pyro just pushes this guy, boom, 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 and he dies. And we don't need to use the leaf or anything. I would get an experience out of it, but I don't really want to create an obstacle, I don't think. And then I guess I just move 2 so I can be on top of them. And then Skeleton goes, and he attacks, and he curses them. But they have shield 5, so they don't do anything. And I guess we just do nothing on Bone Shaper, and then Shrike Fiend is dead. 2 enemies to kill, 3 health on the scenario. We got it. Honestly, I'm going to lose a different card because that is an amazing card to play right now. So we will just go fast and Command the Wretched, and that'll be very good. And then here, we're in hazards, so we'll Deep Fury. I kind of wanted Deep Fury and Under Pressure. Yeah, they're probably slow. They're probably slow. Yep, they are. Beautiful. All right, so Skeleton attacks, and he does 2. And then I'll command Pyro to attack for 5. And he kills. Finally, I have defeated this for Sagan level. And then nothing else with Bone. Pyro, attack for 4, and it kills. And I heal for 2, and then I get to loot 1. Thank you. So, I guess I was using poor strategy before. I don't know, because this thing getting low. This thing getting low was really just a side effect, though, of these guys not moving. Or maybe it wasn't. It meant, yeah, it was a side effect of them not moving on turn 1, because it meant that I had to give them 2 turns of hitting the scenario. Also, the scenario got crit for 10 on turn 1, didn't it? So I should have just reset when the scenario got crit for 10. But we still made it. Honestly, it was way closer than I thought it would be. But 4 cards left here. 5 cards left here. We did get Hunter. I definitely got Slayer. I don't know when I got it. Oh, yeah. I killed 2 normal snow imps in the same round. 100% got that. What did I do with my... oh, here's what we can do. At the end of the round, I'll unsummon this skeleton, and I've got 2 cards here, and I'll short rest, and I'll lose a health to pick the other card. And then now, because short resting, you can do it at the end of the round or the beginning of the next one, and now it's the end of the scenario, and I only have 3 hit points. Boom. Just had to kill this guy to make it happen. And everybody got their battle goals. I didn't get the chest, but it's a useless item. Bone Boots, item 71. We'll look at it, but we're not going to grab it because it is just not... is it in here? 071. After your ability where you kill an enemy, perform move 4. Like, why? I mean, I would just never use that on anybody. I mean, it's a lost boots for... I mean, I guess I'm playing a lost boots for move 4, but it doesn't augment an ability. It's just like an extra move after you kill something. Maybe on an escape scenario, I don't know. I'm very happy that I beat this. I'm very, very happy. Although, maybe it's a little hollow since we turned this off, but we'll turn it back on for next time. Also, I think I level on everybody because I failed this multiple times. And so I got a lot of experience. We also got a fair amount of loot. 7 and 7. There's no way I should have picked up 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I came up here and there were some wind demons, but I didn't pick up this one. I bet I had 3 on my previous attempt. I bet I didn't delete those. So we get 4 here, but 7 on fist sounds right. So that's some good stuff. That's 6 times 4 is 24 money. 24 money, 3 hide, Arrowvine, Snow Thistle. Say less. 24 plus 37 is 61. 3 hide, Arrowvine, Snow Thistle. Another Arrowvine. That's very nice. 1 wood, 3 wood, 2 hide. And beautiful. No money is kind of interesting, but I got a lot of herbs. I got some good herbs, and we got Corpse Cap on the way here. So Snow Thistle, Arrowvine, Corpse Cap. I think I have some Axe Nut in town. I'm just gonna put everything in town to make it easier. So 1114, and then I don't have to track everything. 1114. So no rock root, no flame fruit, but that's fine. We could disenchant a mana potion if we need to. Didn't even use this mana potion, and I barely used my Circlet of Elements. Everything just kind of worked out, and I didn't use my thick-skinned or my health potion. It's crazy. We got 1 check mark. We got 2. Let's see. Rolling +1 shield 1. Or set an element. Or rolling heals. Or whenever you heal from a long rest, add the 2 extra health. Consume one of your elements to add 2 extra health. I always say that I want this, but I love adding rolling cards. We're also going to level, so I'll take the other one of these. And then it was just 1 here, right? Yeah. Scenario 1. Finally, I get to hit that. Were we supposed to read anything in the other rooms? I don't think so. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Feather and flesh coat the ivory bridge, but the fiends are gone, their wasted bodies fallen into the crashing waters below. The birds that remain cough furiously and retreat westward towards a far distant line of trees. The air grows silent, except for the steady tide, and you give yourselves a moment to think. The northern coast is a madness unique to itself. That such strange things could exist up here at the end of the world stretches your mind to the limits of wonder. What more awaits you beyond these bone bridges, if these are only the outermost ridges of the place? You cross the fjords and see that the coast bends to the north. You can continue following it, hoping to reach wherever the coral shard is leading you. Or you could look back to the western front, where you can make a small detour to see what oddities lie hidden in the trees. Gain a dead raven, 233, and then we get 2 new scenarios. So let's make sure we unlock them. We'll probably do the Realm of Endless Frost next. Probably. I think my party's okay for it. Honestly, yeah, I think my party's pretty good for it. I think so. 233. Names are just easier, because sometimes hitting the thing doesn't make it happen. During an ally's ranged attack, add Muddle and Curse to 1 attack. Which is not amazing. It's used to craft 1 chest piece, which is pretty decent. But really only on, like, Snowflake. Maybe on shards as well, but I'm not familiar. I think we'll give it to Fist, because it's worth 15 gold. Any objections? I didn't hear any objections. Ooh, we could enhance Draw of the Bedrock. We've got enough, I think. That's 25 plus 7, 27. Actually, no, it's not quite. It's close. Okay. That is all finished. Delete map. Somebody's probably been screaming this whole time because I forgot 1 turn of the monsters attacking the scenario, and it should have had less health. Or it should have died. But also, if I had done the Wind Demon's turns in the right order, then the scenario would have taken less? Or would it have taken more? I don't remember. I'm too tired for that. Inspiration 6. Make sure we do this so that it saves correctly. And I guess we're back in town. So 128. What is that? Maybe it's one of the retirement things. I'm planning to spend a long time in town. What was it? 128.2? Oh, Crane's Recovery. Okay, cool. Man, I want to go get some water. You have been lucky, luckier than most, to have never spent more than a few nights inside of a Gowler's cage. Of course, there have been times when your temper's gotten the better of you, when you've indulged more than was wise, but you've never been forced to spend night after night, month after month, sleeping on a stone floor with nothing to look forward to but a glimmer of morning light through the iron bars. You can't really fathom what it's like to finally be free from prison, or what a person would do when they finally got out, but you doubt they would do this. Crane Talongear, the Quattral scholar you rescued from the unfettered catacombs, has transformed his previously clean, albeit sparse, room into the cluttered, cramped nest of an academic. Somehow, between last night and this morning, the Quattro has gathered several books and a large stack of parchment, and he's arranged everything on the floor around him like a flimsy mosaic. Behind him is a plate of half-eaten eggs, and hard biscuits, and several empty teacups. The bed is still made, but the top sheet has been confiscated to sop up a large puddle of ink on the floor. His door is open, and when you knock on the frame, his face lifts into a manic smile. "My stalwart friend." He bows without getting up. "Come to check on your rescued ward? What chivalry, and perfect timing, I might add. As you can tell, I've managed to gain a full night's work." Managed to get in a full night's work. How did I see gain? I mean, there's an A, an I, an N, and a G, but I don't know. Crane tries to pull out a book of notes, but you stop him, asking him about his ominous warning concerning the Unfettered. "Oh yes, them." Crane waves his hands dismissively. "Certainly a problem. I suppose we are the ones best equipped to intervene. I've had plenty of time to study them, you see, and I'm confident that if you bring me back to their facility to scavenge for some materials, I can create a device that will deactivate the Unfettered." "But that," Crane says pointedly, pulling out his book again, "is not the exciting part. The Quattro clearly wants to move on from those memories, so you take the hint and ask what he's working on." Scrap Pit, 35. This is an interesting scenario. I've only played it once, very long time ago, but Fist is going to be interesting here because icy terrain, I think, can help speed things up. We'll have to see. I think I was also playing Meteor when I played this before. Let's see. My wife was a kelp. I was a meteor. My sister-in-law was a coral, I think. No, because we wouldn't have been kelp and coral at the same time. I don't know. 190.4, I think it was. Yeah. Crane grins and lifts up a large decaying book. One you recognize from the catacombs. "Of all the texts I had a chance to pursue in those tunnels, this one fascinated me the most, and I understood absolutely none of it." The book doesn't look like much. It's bound in thin, tanned leather, that's so worn, the corners have begun to peek through. On the front cover are two words inscribed in a faint black ink. You raise a skeptical eyebrow. "Yes, I'm excited as well," Crane says. "That's why I spent all night deciding on the best method to begin the translation. The numerical system. That's what I've landed on. It's quite different from any I've studied, but once I untangle it, I should be able to move on to the letters." He pauses to consider something, then nods enthusiastically, convinced of it. "And how about you, friends? Care to take your luck with the old pen and paper?" He rifles through the mosaic of parchment and snaps up a small leaf. On it is a series of dots and dashes, a code, if you were to guess. It's their numerals, or could they be ordinals? No, definitely numerals. Anyway, how about you give it a shot? A puzzle to fill the time between slaying and whatnot. And puzzle book. Which we don't have. Maybe it's in a sealed envelope, but I don't care. Is it in here? It is in here, but like I said, I don't care. So that's done. Summer Outpost. I don't know if I've ever seen this before. Mayor Sotha offered a few coins for clearing the burned out husk of a cabin left behind the cabin behind the hunting lodge. My eyes are very tired. I'm ready for bed. There's a good chance today will involve excavating some bodies. It's a task not worth the money, but you're getting used to the corpses and it saves someone else the trauma. The building itself is on the verge of collapse, which makes for slow progress, but your search for remains is interrupted when a portal opens up in the sidewall. Out steps the thunderous footsteps of a full-sized winged demon, complete with 4 hooves and a terrifying trident. You draw your weapons for the fight. "You eager rabbits, I'm not here for you." The demon doesn't bother looking at you, instead surveying the room. "I'm a demon prince, and I'm here to kill the leader of this..." He trails off, looking out the window with disdain. "Is this even a city?" "Flip over this card." I don't wanna. You look at the demon dumbfounded. He sees he's not getting through and continues. "You see, someone in this hovel killed my friend Taro. But I don't get his soul until he finishes his mortal business, so I need to kill someone responsible for his death. Then I'll be on my way. Normally, I simply kill off the leadership. That counts nicely. In any case, let's get on with it. Bring me to your king or governor or chieftain. If you have a council, go ahead and bring me to all of them to be sure. I just need the people in charge, really, and you can go back to whatever bipedals do for fun. He pokes at a bit of charred metal that used to be a dresser. Judging by the room, I'm guessing mope? You finally regain your wits and try to explain that he can't just kill the mayor to get revenge. You ask for a bit of time to get to the bottom of the accusation. Oh, interesting. You want me to make a deal with a demon? His eyes flash with interest. Here's the terms. I'll give you until sundown. Find me the killer, or I'll kill everyone in this sad little town for the delay. You included. Deal? It's late afternoon already, so there isn't much room for negotiation. You get to work. Ugh. So option A, investigate the crime scene. Option B, ask Satha about the incident. So here's the thing. Satha wasn't the mayor when we first got to Frosthaven. She only became mayor when people died in the fighting that happened in Scenario 1. So she might not know anything about it. Do we know anything about the crime scene? I mean, he didn't even mention a crime scene, I don't think. But I think because of Satha not being the mayor at the time, we'll read 187.3. And we'll probably check both of them because I'm curious. A fire did a nice job obscuring anything of value. Wait, what? 187.3. 187.3. I guess. Oh, I guess this is the building we were clearing out? I don't know. There's even a safe for you to force open. I'm so confused. Okay, I guess this was the crime scene where the demon's friend died, and he died in a fire. The fire did a nice job obscuring anything of value. There's even a safe you force open only to find empty. The ignition point for the fire looks to be a high shelf near the ceiling, perhaps a candle that burned down to light some lamp oil. The demon prince watches you work with amusement. Make sure to check behind the dresser. Might be some more ash back there, he says with a wicked smile. Funny the way you're spending the last hours in this distasteful icebox. Despite his taunting, you do a thorough sweep of the place for clues. Sure enough, you crack through the burned floorboards to find a heavy metal chest hidden below that miraculously survived the fire. You pry it open and find a tattered gambling ledger, featuring the name of some guards you recognize, most of which show Taro losing badly time and time again. The most recent entry, from a week ago, shows a win, though. It reads, 25 gold and a golden oak charm, the mighty 3. There's a small bag of gold coins, but the oak charm is nowhere to be found. Oh, how exciting! The demon claps sarcastically. Paperwork! Cracked the case now. You ignore the taunting and get back to work. Gain 25 collective gold. I mean, I want gold on Fist the most. Why did I want gold on Meteor? Well, I've got some purchasable items that I can get. I'm going to give it all to Fist, I think. Because Fist can get, like, a shield and some good stuff. If you ask Captain Olmsted at the barracks for information on the guards in the ledger, read 117. If you ask around the barracks for information on the Mighty 3, read 113. So Captain Olmsted asking about the guards who he owed the money to. Or I guess owed him money. One of the ways, or probably both. Because there were a lot of losses and then a win. So are we looking for the culprits, or if somebody owed him money, so they might have killed him instead? So we'll ask about the Mighty 3, 113.2. Oh, geez. Oh no, this is not what I was signing up for. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I don't want to read all this and figure it out. Ugh. You head over to the barracks and are quickly pointed over to the so-called Mighty Three. Alia, Barno, and Cecil. They're playing cards around a table. Taro? Yeah, we played cards with him a couple times a month at the hunting lodge. Heck, I owed him some money. We all did, actually. Cecil lost his precious golden oak charm in a game to Taro just a week ago. Oh, this guy just died. Barno stops himself, brushing his blonde hair out of his face. We stopped by his place to turn over the last of his winnings before reporting to duty that night. Anyway, it was just a fire, right? Well, that's suspicious. Alia taps her fingers absent-mindedly and chimes in. Even if it wasn't just a fire, we were all defending against an attack when it happened. I heard the fire was a little after 6 in the evening, and we were all on duty. Couldn't have been us. We were all assigned to ferry supplies between locations around the outpost. I was shuttling resources between the barracks and the mining camp when the attack started at 5 and went well past 8. Cecil rises from the table to refill his drink. He's naturally much taller than most guards and certainly towers over his companions around the table. He interjects, and I was doing runs between the barracks and the main gate. Only because I refused to trade you for my detail. No way I would be going that close to the front line. Barno laughs and plays a hand of cards happily onto the table, dragging his pot into his lap. I was going between the barracks and the hunting lodge. Cushiest spot. Makes it easy to grab a quick drink. Bono pauses, remembering this isn't a social call. I mean, you don't need to share that bit with Captain, right? Okay, so we can go to the mining camp, the hunting lodge, the main gate, building 74, which I don't think is available. Building 39. If you know who the killer is and don't need any additional investigation, read 88.2. Man. Okay, well, let's see if we have 74 and 39. I don't think I have either. No, I do not have either. Barno is the one I'm most suspicious of. And he was going to the barracks and the hunting lodge, so I guess we'll go to the hunting lodge. 172.4. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they'd usually play cards in the back. An Enox regular at the hunting lodge is meticulously sharpening his axe against a whetstone. A small stack of finished axes sit nearby, and it seems like he's had no shortage of additional hatchets to come. Is this the hatchet? Barno showed up around 5:30 to pick up some materials to bring to the guards on the front line. Cecil popped in looking pretty exhausted a little before 6:30. Pretty scattered, seemed like, but he ducked out before Barno returned a few minutes later. Barno had a couple cups of something to warm him up and didn't come back until around 7:45. Why do you ask? Where will you go now? Okay, so Cecil came in looking really tired, but said he was fighting guards. And what time was the fire? The fire was like right around 6. And so we know that Barno was gone. But I mean, if you set a fire, you don't stay there for a long time, right? So the 7:45 doesn't really add up. But if he had a couple cups of something to warm himself up with, weren't they still fighting at the time? So why would he be drinking alcohol when they're still fighting? Well, I guess maybe they said around 8, right? And this guy says around 7:45. So maybe they had just pushed back the attack and he's drinking to celebrate. I don't know. Maybe Cecil. 166. Oh, no. You rush into the barracks and turn over Cecil's room looking for evidence. On the topmost shelf of his locker, you find a pair of shoes with a handkerchief wedged inside. Unfolding it, you find a small oak charm, but there isn't much else. You push past him in the doorway and head back to Taro's burned-out cabin to meet with the demon before sundown. Read 88.2. Hello, playthings. Welcome back. I've redecorated. The demon prince is sitting casually on the throne made of ash. Glowing sigils dot the wall and Taro's former cabin, and the chandelier made of pure flame swings gently across the ceiling. I thought this could make a nice base of operations for my attack on your little city. Or you've discovered Taro's killer. I mean, it's got to be Cecil, right? 180.2. And that's how you could have known originally, because he's the one who said he owed the charm. Nice. A portal opens beside the prince, and he yanks Cecil through it into the room. Did you kill Taro? A terrified Cecil nods in fear. Sorry, I was just trying to get back my oak charm in our winnings. But he put up a fight. The demon prince gives a malicious smile. And I take it the fire was just to cover your tracks? Cecil nods, trying to be as helpful as possible under the circumstances. The prince nods sympathetically, then turns to you. It seems you've assisted me, which necessitates compensation. I know all too well the consequences of leaving an open-ended favor. He plucks a blood-red gem off his scepter and hands it to you. Flecks of light swirl inside, and it feels too heavy for its size. I trust this will be sufficient. Our work here concludes. Enjoy your silly town. And with that, he drags Cecil through the portal, back to his home plane. Gain of prosperity and the demon gem. Alright, well that's definitely my favorite event I've ever had in Frosthaven. Pretty cool. I know I've seen the item and I don't think it's that good, but I do not remember what it does. Yeah, when you fail a scenario, still gain the check marks as if it was completed. So, give it to Pyro to sell for 7 gold? I don't know. Just fail scenarios over and over again to cheese getting battle goals. I kind of want to like go back through and see some of the other options, but I don't really remember what the numbers were. It was 88. So what if we guessed wrong? If we had said Alia 188, we would have been attacked. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm glad we got it right. Barno would have been 63. Is that getting attacked as well? That is getting attacked as well. And we would have been cursed. And then what if we don't know? I mean, that's got to be an attack, right? Yep. Nice. My decisions worked out for the best. I'm sorry I suspected you at first, Barno. That's a cool event. I wish... I kind of wish that there were more events like that. That, I don't know, maybe they would be calendar gated or something, but also, like, is that really necessary in Frosthaven? Like, that's kind of just, like, its own little game. Like, it doesn't need to be a part of what's in Frosthaven. I don't know. It was cool. I liked it. I mean, it's good world building. I think it makes sense, but I would prefer if it were, you know, maybe if like that were how you ended winter or something, you know, like that would be a really cool way to end winter and to end them with a bang. Like if each of these had like a really cool quest like end to them where you go through the puzzle book. I think that could be pretty neat. What would have happened if we'd asked the mayor? I want to see what the other side would have been like a little bit. Although I'm also really ready for bed. Okay, we would have found out the same stuff. And so if we had gone to Captain Olmsted. Ooh. I'm not going to read all of this to try to figure it out, but... So there was probably enough of a hint here to figure out who the killer was. Anyway. I've got a lot of purchases to make. Let's see, we did... Okay, that was the event. That was the event. So that's done. So daytime... I'm probably low on stuff, so I'll go ahead and buy. So that's 211, so that's 8. One, 2, 1. And then now we're in downtime. Let's level up first, I guess. Because I think everybody levels up. We're 49 experience over leveling up on Bone Shaper. Take out the last -1, take out the -2. I'd rather I don't know. If I had gotten like doubles, I would take this. I also would not mind +2 Leaf Dark. Pretty good with my party. Or killing skeletons. Let's take out the -2 because it's basically a miss. And then level 5. That was fast. Also, I would consider taking critical failure. Oh, yeah, this is a difficult level for me. So, this summon would have been really good in the scenario that I just played. Because, like, he's tanky enough that he can survive Strike Fiends, even if he gets crit. Like, I've got armor to defend him. If I just had this one summon, then I could set the Wrath of the Turned Earth, and he wouldn't use all of the ticks instantly. I guess he's only attacking for 3 each turn, and the wound wouldn't have done anything to Strike Fiends, but he seems like a good summon. Like, I've wanted to try him. This is the card I always planned on taking. The heal I kind of feel is, like, whatever. Not that good. I don't know. Bottom heal 4. Oh, that you can use on yourself as well. Because it doesn't say target an ally like most of your heals do. Critical failure also would have been really good in that scenario. Although I don't have very much dark. I had it in this scenario because of Transfer of Essence, and the Strike Fiends would set the dark. But does the Curse card set dark? Yeah, Eternal Torment sets dark. So I could Eternal Torment to grant an attack, and then the next turn Critical Failure to grant 2 attack for 3s. Is pretty good. It's pretty good. The other option is Solid Bones. Increase the health, move, and pierce of all skeletons by 1. I think I'm going to take Solid Bones just to try it. Because move 4 set Leaf is always going to be pretty useful. Leaf is the extra shield on Flesh Shield, which I like. Move 4 is always pretty good. I can just drop, I don't think I have it, but Dark Tidings. Because this is just a better version. I mean, Dark Tidings, grant 3 summons, attack 2. Like, okay, that's a loss for attack 6. That's not that good. Solid Bones, if it can keep summons alive, if they get the Pierce, or maybe a scenario that includes a lot of walking. I don't know, maybe this is just good most scenarios. We'll give it a try. I'm also interested in Critical Failure's top, but we'll give Solid Bones a try, I think. It's definitely between those two, but we'll do Solid Bones. And then level 6, I think I'm definitely taking Rotting Multitude. Yeah, I think either way I take Rotting Multitude. Level 7, I'm not sure, because I like this ability, but I'm not convinced that I really need that just for the loss. Level 7, I think I can go back. So I might take Twisted Decree. I might take Critical Failure. Twisted Decree is probably pretty good for the Bone Wall, which is what I think I take at 8. But I'm not sure. Not sure. Need to drop a card, but we'll drop... I really liked having the heal on Transfer of Essence, so we'll drop Could be Malicious Conversion, because we add a good move 4. What's the other possibility? Exploding Corpse could go. I didn't get any uses out of it. Maybe bring the Wraith back in. Maybe I don't want the Wraith. Maybe I'd rather take Eternal Torment. But we'll figure that out when we get to it. Oh, I think the next level I play, I need to Retaliate. On Fist, we level to 6. And I don't really need to do any thought here. Wild Glacier Slam seems interesting. Attack 3 in like a crown pattern or like 3 triangles. So that's hitting what, 7 hexes? Yeah, 7 hexes. The bottom is move 5, consume ice for jump. I mean, if I need like a lot of jump in a scenario, I can bring my move 4 jump. And it doesn't make all adjacent enemies suffer 1, but I've got the pull and make things suffer card. Thick Frost is just like way better than Primal Bellow, because the bottom sets Leaf, which is one of the benefits of Primal Bellow. I can use it in between rooms because the ward, it'll cost 5 health to recover this card, but if I'm in between rooms, it's just move, ward myself, and then it only costs 2 to recover, and it sets Leaf, and then the next turn I get to heal 6, which is crazy. And then I guess I could even pair it with like Frost Eruption and heal 2 on the bottom. So this just seems really good. And it gives us back that ability of whenever you suffer damage, suffer 1 less. So like I could just retaliate and heal 6 on a turn at 10 speed and then basically have shield 1. So Thick Frost just goes in for Primal Bellow. And then I was planning on, since I lose a slow card with that, I was planning to dang, I really want these cards when I'm playing with Pyro, but maybe I should just not mess with Pyro stuff. I think in general I don't really need Lacerating Eruption, although have I lost all of my abilities to set ice? I can bring Frost Eruption instead of Lacerating Eruption, and then I get ice. And then it becomes, do I want Piercing Pummel or Freezing Shell? I think most of the time I want Freezing Shell, but sometimes when I need like Big Burst, I bring Piercing Pummel for that. So we just have to evaluate the cards correctly going into a scenario. If I need jump, I bring Encased Punch. If I need like AoE with wound, then Lacerating Eruption. But overall, I think I'm happy with this. I get a little bit of icy terrain creation through these, and these cards also scale interestingly just because they have extra hits in them, and now this deck is looking pretty dang good. Like we get some rolling heals sometimes. We have these +2s, which I feel like get pulled a lot. What exactly is my deck? Also, like next level we get this strengthen card. So we'll be strengthened for 2 turns. So then when we do a Cold Boulder, like we do a whole bunch of attack 2s on this turn with our now good modifier deck. And then the next turn we can be strengthened for attack 2s or for an attack 5 to kill. I like it. Do we have elements? So we want these element cards to like set when we do a whole bunch of attacks with Gift of the Mountain. We can get ice for Mountain's Fist to be a strengthened attack that'll give us stuff back. I like it. I'm probably spreading myself too thin because I've got like Brittle going on with Draw of the Bedrock, and I'm trying to do a lot of pulling. Pulling and pushing with Draw of the Bedrock and Freezing Shell and Frost Eruption, and then I'm trying to do a lot of attacks with Frost Eruption and Cold Boulder and Mountain's Fist and Icy Uppercut. And when you only have 7 cards, that's probably too many different things I'm trying to do. But I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud here. We already took the perk. I want to see exactly what my deck looks like. So we're sitting at 22 cards right now. We've got 2 rolling shields, 2 rolling heals, 2 -1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus ones. Obviously our 1 plus 2. And only 2 zeros. And then 2 0 disarms. And those other 2 zeros come out, right? Yeah, replace a 0 with an element card. Wow, so just 2 more perks, and I have a really, really good deck. So 3 -1s at the end, but that's fine. Very interesting. Very interesting. I mean, this is a pretty good attack modifier deck, because we get to thin out so much, and then the element cards are +1 elements, so you never complain. You never complain about drawing +1 elements or 0 disarms or +2 make ice, or rolling +1 shield 1. That's crazy value, especially because we go fast all the time. We go at 10 or we go at 16. A lot of the time I go at 10 to pull something in, and then I have Frost Eruption and I hit multiple targets, and I get, if I can get rolling shield +1, insane value. Fist is feeling pretty good. Pretty good. I'm super excited to have this heal and the ward and the move and make leaf to make Jaw of the Bedrock really easy to play. A lot of good stuff there. A lot of good stuff, I think. Pyro. Did we level up here? No, this is the only class that didn't level, but we had just leveled on the previous scenario, so not too surprising to not level. What do we get at 5? Oh, at 4. We get Heatwave or Hand of Flame. I'm probably taking Heatwave. Because it's a push. All adjacent enemies suffer 2. That's pretty good. And then do a big push. And it's 8 speed. This 8 initiative would have been really nice to have in this last scenario. And then move 2, create an obstacle. That's actually kind of interesting for some of the things, like destroy an obstacle to gain ward. Also, create or destroy 1 obstacle or hazardous terrain tile each turn. I mean, I guess if I'm playing a 12-turn scenario, I could go for this to do that. Hand of Flame, I feel, is really bad. Create a hazard under the target, and it's a melee attack 4. Like, we have Lava Bomb already. The initiative is a little bit better, but not that much. Attack 2 wound is whatever. If I really need wounds, I can Living Magma. Move 4 is probably better than either of these abilities. And, like, do I just really want a melee attack 4 when I could do a ranged attack 2 and get the hazard and the fire instead? So definitely Heat Wave next turn. Here, I'm, like, really, really behind on perks, though. Maybe we'll get there eventually. Probably not. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 from retiring a character. Create or destroy an obstacle or hazardous terrain each round. Move enemies through 6 different hexes of hazards you created in 1 turn. Ugh. Yeah, theoretically possible, but just not easy to set up. Maybe burst boots make this hard to set up. Okay. Let's look at purchasable items and then potions. I know I just added a lot of things to the money shop. So where are those? There's just like no order to these. Okay. Tower Shield, I want this on Fist, so that's 35. We'll drop the shovel for it. We didn't even use it. So 35, let's see. This is 15. This is 10. That's 25. This is 7, so that's 32. So I lose 2 gold, and then I sell all these items. Actually, maybe I want Poison Daggers still. So I'll lose 7 more gold. And I'll sell these items because I'm never bringing either of them. Let's see, what else could we possibly do on Fist? Helmet could possibly get better. I could potentially take more defense over a heavy sword, but now I have shield 5, which is a good combo. So maybe I want heavy sword because we're doing brittles anyway. Dancing slippers have been really good. I don't think there's anything to sub them out for right now. There are another pair of shoes that do something very similar, but honestly, dancing slippers I think are really, really good, and they always can be subbed in for something like I'm facing ruined machines, and so when they do their self-destruct, they hit you, you back away, and then you don't get hit. These totally could have potentially saved my life in that scenario if I needed to move in to not have the scenario get targeted, so I've really been a fan of dancing slippers. They've been very good. I kind of want to try dancing slippers on Banner Spear. Yeah, I think I am going to do that when I finally get to play a Banner Spear again. Let's see. What about Pyro? If I'm happy with my items here, other than I can get another potion, Pyro's potions are disgusting. They're just not good. Heater, shield, heavy sword, cured leather armor I'm happy with. Amulet of Life. We should have eagle eye goggles in here, don't we? Honestly, even just a spyglass. We do have eagle eye goggles. Maybe I would rather have a spyglass though. It's cheaper, and am I ever doing anything that's not a single target? No. Because who cares about flowing fire? So let's do the spyglass just because it's cheaper. Because I'm not bringing wildfire to most scenarios. That was why I got the Amulet of Life, was to get rid of the wound on myself. Which maybe that's a card that I need to be bringing because this initiative is really bad. Flowing fire for now is good for making hazards. But I think once I hit 5, I don't need it. Oh, I don't know. I really like all my cards. We'll lose a medal to get the spyglass. And then I'm relatively happy here. Relatively. Very unhappy with my potions. I only get 2 because I'm only level 3. But we can definitely do way better. Bone Shaper. I like it. I like it. This is fine. And yeah, I need Boots of Speed. I just hit... what level? 5. So I can take one more potion here. Okay, these items I think I'm content with. Just one more potion. So let's look at what we have access to, but we do also have 3 herbs now. I moved all of my herbs here, so Arrowvine, Axenut, Corpse Cap, Snow Thistle. I do not know the 3 herbs off the top of my head, though. I kind of want to look them up so that I make good things that I want. Oh, what I would love the most is a major stamina potion for Fist to be able to get back a higher level card. So the regular stamina potion is Corpse Cap Arrowvine, or Snow Thistle Arrowvine. So what if we make Snow Thistle Arrowvine Corpse Cap? Nope. Nope. Arrowvine Corpse Cap Snow Thistle. Well, honestly, I don't hate it. Just start out a scenario and give everybody a bless. Why not? Why not? Scales well with brittle if we can ever make it happen. It's okay. Definitely not one of the best potions though. The only other thing I can make are Corpse Cap. Oh, you know what? I can put this on anybody though, so let's put it on Bone Shaper. And then Corpse Cap Axenut is a Frenzy Potion. So we'll make a Frenzy Potion. And then now we're out of herbs, but that's okay. honestly, it'll be easier to pack these up and do a search for it. But there it is. And we'll give that to Fist. Not amazing, but I mean, in an emergency situation, I can just I can attack 2 poison brittle with poison dagger on something. Maybe not poison dagger, just attack 2 brittle, and then I could attack 3 with heavy sword to like emergency burst something if necessary. I like it. I don't hate it. It's a possibility. And now I will build a building and finally go to bed. How long is this? I'm surprised it's only 2 hours. Longest town of all time. So trading post we can't upgrade. Alchemist we can't upgrade. Craftsman we can upgrade. Enhancer we could upgrade. But that's not a priority yet, I don't think. Although just a little bit more gold on Fist, and then we'll have probably a really good upgrade with Draw of the Bedrock. It's probably what I want to do. Also, stables I wouldn't mind. So do I double build? I think you just have to pay 2 morale to double build. It would take me down, but I don't hate the idea. And so, oh wow, 62210 though, that's pretty expensive. Okay, no, I can't afford that, so I will not double build then. We will just build the Craftsman. 533. That we can do. So we get a prosperity and we add more items. Let's get the prosperity. Not very close to 5 yet. I think I added a tick. And it was 533, which is what we have here. Coincidence. Let's see. So the cleaving axe, I really wish this weren't two-handed, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's just not viable. I mean, I would never want this over Tower Shield. Tower Shield plus Heavy Sword. Never. Parrying Gauntlet. I like this item. I really like this item, especially on classes that have, like, a stun in their modifier, a disarm on their modifier. I really like this for that. I've had a number of situations where this was the extra damage that I needed to kill something. During your attack ability, treat all negative and zeros, all negative and misses as zeros instead. It's fine, but not exciting. During your turn, add +1 and ignore all difficult terrain. So yeah, if we want +1 boots, that's just a good upgrade. And then Cloak of Warding is also a really interesting item. Immediately after an enemy ends its move ability next to you, push them away. And so they come up to hit you, and you say no thank you. Pretty good. But it is just like a one-time use thing. I don't know if there's anything I'm purchasing right now in here. I don't mind parrying Gauntlet on Pyro, maybe instead of Heater Shield. There's not anything super amazing in my modifiers, is there? I guess the push 2s. The rolling push 2s would be really interesting, because something comes up to hit me, and I say no. Enemy ends their move next to me, and so it works just like... the chest piece. Okay, so I think I'll grab one of those on Pyro, and then we'll try to take those rolling pushes early, because if we can put 4 in there instead of zeros, it'll thin out the deck, and then we've got the chance, and then we get to take out 3 cards here, so we'll have a really thin deck. I like that. I like that. All right. Good night. Au revoir.